2025 Volkswagen ID2 is shaping up to be one of the most important EVs of the year, not because it's the fastest or most luxurious, but because it's aiming to make electric mobility more accessible than ever. Volkswagen's ID lineup has covered everything from the spacious ID Buzz to the family-friendly ID. But the ID2 is their entry-level EV, designed to bring zero emissions driving to the masses. Today on Car Review, we're taking a close look at what makes the ID2 special, and why it might be the car that convinces more people to finally go electric. From the outside, the 2025 ID2 takes a fresh approach compared to its bigger ID siblings. It's a compact hatchback, roughly the size of a Polo, but with proportions that give it a more planted and confident stance. Volkswagen's designers have given it short overhangs, a wide track, and a slightly boxy roofline that maximizes interior space. The front end is clean and modern, with slim LED headlights connected by an illuminated light bar, a signature feature of the ID family. At the rear, full-width LED taillights and a subtle roof spoiler keep things sporty without the design. One of the standout facts about the ID2 is its price positioning. Volkswagen has made it clear that they want this to be an affordable EV for everyday drivers, targeting a starting price well below most electric hatchbacks on the market. This means it's aimed directly at buyers who might otherwise choose a small petrol car, but are ready to make the switch if the value is right. Powering the ID2 is a front-mounted electric motor, producing around 223 horsepower, surprisingly strong figure for a small hatchback. This allows it to accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in under 7 seconds, which is hot hatch territory. The power delivery is smooth, and the instant torque makes city driving effortless, whether you're merging onto a motorway or darting into a gap. In traffic, the ID2 feels responsive and confident. Range is a crucial part of any EV's appeal, and the ID2 doesn't disappoint. Equipped with a 56 kWh battery pack, it delivers up to 450 kilometers of range on the WLTP cycle. For most drivers, that's more than enough to cover a week's worth of commuting on a single charge. When it is time to plug in, the ID2 supports 125 kilowatts DC fast charging, allowing a 10% to 80% top-up in about 20 minutes. That means even longer road trips can be planned with minimal downtime. Inside, the ID2 feels modern yet familiar. Volkswagen has clearly learned from feedback on earlier ID models, streamlining the interior for better usability. The dashboard features a crisp 10.9-inch central touchscreen paired with a 10.9-inch digital instrument cluster. Physical buttons are making a comeback for essential controls like volume and climate, which is a welcome change for anyone frustrated with touchscreen setups. The infotainment system is quick, intuitive, and supports both wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Practicality is a major win for the ID2. Despite its compact footprint, clever packaging from the MEB Entry platform means you get excellent cabin space. There's plenty of headroom and legroom for front and rear passengers, and the flat floor enhances comfort for those sitting in the back. The boot is surprisingly large at over 440 liters, putting it on par with some larger hatchbacks. Fold down the rear seats, and you have a small family car's worth of cargo space. In terms of driving dynamics, the ID2 offers a balance between comfort and agility. The steering is light at low speeds for easy city maneuvering, but precise enough to give confidence on twisty roads. The suspension tuning is forgiving over bumps yet controlled in corners, making it enjoyable to drive without sacrificing ride comfort. The front-wheel drive layout is a departure from most other ID models, but it suits the car's urban and suburban mission perfectly. Safety and tech features are plentiful. Standard equipment includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, front and rear parking sensors, and autonomous emergency braking. Higher trims add a 360-degree camera, blind spot monitoring, and semi-automated driving assistance for motorway travel. These features make the ID2 not only easy to live with, but also one of the more advanced cars in its class for driver assistance. Volkswagen is also focusing heavily on sustainability with the ID2. The interior materials include recycled plastics and eco-friendly fabrics, without feeling cheap. The manufacturing process aims to reduce CO emissions significantly compared to traditional vehicles, which aligns with VW's wider climate goals. 4. Buyers new to EVs. One of the big concerns is charging convenience. Volkswagen has addressed this by integrating the ID2 into its WeCharge ecosystem, giving owners access to hundreds of thousands of public chargers across Europe, with route planning that factors in charging stops. Combined with the relatively fast charging speeds, this makes long-distance EV travel much more approachable. Living with the ID2 day-to-day should be straightforward. Its small size makes it easy to park and thread through narrow streets, while the high-tech cabin and long range mean it's more than capable of handling weekend getaways or longer drives. Maintenance should also be minimal, no oil changes, fewer moving parts, and VW's warranty on the battery for peace of mind. Perhaps the most exciting thing about the 2025 Volkswagen ID2 is what it represents. It's not just another EV, a genuine alternative to small petrol hatchbacks, without the compromises early electric cars often had. You get style, space, speed, and solid range, all at a price that could make EV ownership mainstream for a whole new group of drivers. For anyone considering their first electric car, the ID2 is going to be a very tempting option. It's proof that electric cars don't have to be expensive or impractical, and it might just be the model that makes a bigger dent in the mass market than any premium EV ever could. That's the deep dive into the 2025 Volkswagen ID to hear on Car Review. If you're looking for a small car that's big on tech, range, and everyday usability, this could be one of the smartest buys of the year. And as always, here at Car Review, we'll keep bringing you detailed, honest looks at the latest cars shaping the roads of tomorrow.